What's up, YouTube? I'm here with
Jungwoo.
and what you did last weekend.
I got top 8 playing Killer Toon.
All right.
Oh, sorry,
let's get
Cool
to
Toon. Yeah.
All right, let's get to it.
All right, monsters. 3 mix, 3 clip, 3 Rico, 3 Q. These are the main deck monsters as of now until we get to level 1. This pretty much searches anything that's not level 2. This searches anything that's not level 3. This card is when it's normal summoned, you get to summon any tuner from pretty much anywhere except Banishment and extra deck. This is one that lets you quick sync and then on your opponent's main phase only. So you can only use it during your opponent's main phase, and if they use it for synchro material, you get to rip the opponent's extra deck randomly. Right now at the moment, you usually want to open with this because there's more level 2 other tuners. So you can, if this card gets stopped, you can at least summon Trackmaker to kind of extend your play. This is definitely the best starter. This plus the Red Nova and is pretty much full combo. This is good This is good, but not as good as opening as this card, personally, in my opinion, because this is level 3 and I only have 4 level 1s because I play Valor and Red Nova only. And it cannot come, and then summoning Red Sea on turn 0 is not that great, in my opinion, unless it's against Yummy. That's for my main deck monsters. These are from hand traps now. Delta Gammas. I really like this card because this is level 2 first of all, and so even though if you go first, it's not that of a break if you open with Clip or Mix. So because you can still go with the Trankmaker, and Delta's also good against Branded, and then Gamma's just Gamma, really good against Habakiri and then Saji. Although if you only play 1 Garnet, that's kind of bad, but do what you gotta do. 3 Ash, 3 Bell, 3 Valor, and 3 Mourner, and Garnet. Not Red Nova. Ash is Ash. Bell is Bell. These are in a way board breakers at the moment against Draco Tail, and very promising. Especially Bell, it's even a board breaker against Mitsurugi because it stops prayers, it stops Ame. Valor is Valor was my favorite until I played against pure Mitsurugi because these 6 cards are just dead cards against Mitsurugi. That's unplayable, but Effect Valor is also pretty good with the, like I said before, in the Rico. 3+1 is 4, so you can still go with the Trackmaker. Mourner, this is for Radiant Typhoon and then some, I just consider some another Valor, but I thought this card's okay, but like, right now it's a little awkward, so I might play something around with it. This needs still more early, but more testing though. Yeah, and then lastly is Red Nova. This card is at certain occasions it's not really a break. For example, if your Killer Toon Q got Valored, you can still use Red Nova from your hand and then you still can full combo. Sometimes you actually do need this card going second because this is the card, this is the card that actually kind of pushes through your opponent's end board, and then actually one of the easiest ways to make Trackmaker going second. Because sometimes you're not guaranteed to open Clip plus level 2. So I think this card might be still needed to play going second, but gotta test with my siding pattern a little more. That's for my monsters. Spells, 3 Field Spell, 3 Potent Synchro, Synchro Overtake, and then Call by the Grave. Call by. This is actually really good. I think it's correct to play definitely 3 of, because if you open, right now at the moment this is your only extender because we don't have a level 1 yet, and this is also a starter and then starter too, because if you only open tuners, you can just set the Mourner or whatever, some random tuner hand trap, and it's still full combo. Just FYI, I don't know if it really matters to you guys, but you can also tribute a set tuner monster to go full combo. This is a starter too. Search, then perform Synchro Summon. This card is twice per turn, so not once per turn, so just keep that in mind. And I have nothing to say about this card. This card's a really good card. Probably the reason why this deck is actually really good next format, other than other than level 1. The Synchro Overtake. This is your extender starter. This reveals any synchro monster that has a tuner tech in the material, and then show it to them, and then special summon them or add them. You don't have to reveal as a cost. So you can just activate it, and they have to respond to it. And if they chain follows or something, follows, then you can either decide to just add it instead of special summoning. But just keep that in mind. This card can get Ash and Bell at the same time. So that's it. 40 card in the main deck. I'll go with extra deck.
Yeah.
Extra deck, it's really standard. I play 3 Trackmaker, 3 Remix, 3 RS, 3 Lonis War, and then 3 Zaylan. Honestly, I really don't know what to play other than these 5. I guess you can just play Typhon at the Typhon or SP. But you're barely gonna summon those cards because you're locked into tuners. This is really good. This is one right now at the level 4. That can summon in turn 0. You pretty much realistically only have to use Clip plus Mix plus or Clip plus Gamma or Delta. You can chain block it. So the searching of it, you can pretty much chain block it guarantee because Clip will always be the chain link 2 or 3. And this card is also has a non-target compose and remember, but non-target compose is any card from opponent's field, not just monsters. So it's a good thing that make sure you guys keep that in mind. This is your kind of your main end board. This is one that special tributes and a special summon is untuner, adult tuner. Then and I have decided to perform synchro summon or whatnot. Sometimes you just want to keep special summon and add it and do nothing about it because there's just moments that you want to keep the synchro summoning, and you also can use it for add a hand track back. For example, you can tribute this and add a Baylor that you use to negate something, and then you add Baylor back to activate Baylor again. I think that's a really kind of cool interaction. This card is good, but like it's kind of hard to summon at the moment. You realistically have to use this only. 3 plus 3 is just unrealistic and just not a good play. But this card is actually really good if you open 2 of them. If you have 2, you're kind of locking out your opponent because they cannot be Regeki, they cannot be targeted, and it just copies any effects of the the Killer 2 monster that was used for synchro material. And this card gains 32% when you have a JJ when you have the field spell. It's kind of cool, but I think I usually only use effect to just mimic the effect of the Killer 2 synchro monsters. This year right now your main deck boss, your main boss guy, RS. This has a little floodgate effect that any monster that's 1700 attack or lower has a gain increased by 1 level. So this card actually kind of a little bit shit on Yummy, single-handedly, and even branded because they cannot synchro summon for that new Ecclesia, the level 8 guy, because they become level 5, and you gain 300 for tuner in each player's graveyard. So essentially this card goes up to 4K if I'm the one who's playing tuner, but if like playing against branded, this goes about like a 5K because Cartesia and then like Ecclesias are tuners.
Yeah.
It has a shitty negative effect. It's only main phase only, so, and it has a target, so you can kind of play around it, but it's something at least. Last but not least, Zaylan. This was actually kind of my MVP throughout the regional. This is in a way shitty Rise Across, or sometimes it can be better in certain circumstances, but what this card really does is this card realistically can only activate Chain Link 3 or higher. For example, if you activate this in Chain Link 3, you can either negate Chain Link 1 or Chain Link 2 card, or if you activate this in Chain Link 5, you can negate Chain Link 3 or Chain Link 4.
Yeah.
So let's say if I activate Killer Toon Q, and then they try to Ash Blossom or Ghost Spell or whatnot, you have an option to chain Killer to Synchro from Quick Play, and they have no response. Then I can chain Link 3, I can activate Zaylan to negate the Ash Blossom. The text is a little bit kind of funny, but like
in a way it's kind of like Baron, but
in a way it's Baron, but Baron plus Razio Cross, but yeah, it's and then I never use effect, and then there's this one hidden effects that this card can also consider as a non-tuner, but
yeah,
I don't know if that will ever come up to me, but just food for thought.
In the side deck.
You have side deck. I play 3 Purlia, 3 Follows in the side deck. This is my hot take, but I don't think it's correct to play this in the main deck because
you'd rather run tuners.
Yeah, I'd rather run tuners. Sometimes these are just bricks. Power bricks are going first because you just can't do anything of it. You can't pitch with it or whatnot. And in my opinion, I feel like right now at the moment people can play around this card because Mitsurugi can somewhat play around this, and then Vanquisher
Yeah.
can play around this. Even Dracotuck can play around this in a way. Branded can even Dracotuck can play around this if they just play super safe. This is just really good against Radiant Typhoon and Vanquish Soul and even Yummy too. So I think this. I play 2 Pank. This deck actually gets FTK by D-Fissure. I have no loss to it. That's why I play 3 Delta and this is just extra cards to D-Fissure.
It's like 3.
No, I don't have a side. I don't have a spot yet for the third copy, but I only play 2 at the moment. I only came up once. It was against Regenesis Cash, but like, it wouldn't come up. It didn't perform. It just, I mean, I think Pank is just one of the cards that if they come up, it just kind of annoys your opponent because you kind of somewhat have to respect it. I played 3 Ghost Rabbit, Ogre. Oh, sorry, Snow Rabbit. This card's actually really good against K9 because they can just on your turns, if they turn 0 easy on you, they try to like turn 0 Lupus. You just chain Ogre, and they're kind of fucked.
It's also a tuner.
It's also tuner.
Yeah.
I guess it's trying to test this out against Radiant Typhoon because if they activate Trap, I can just Ogre it to negate it, just to destroy it. But I don't know. I just gotta test it a little more because it didn't really overperform on that scenario because they can still set from they can still place it from graveyard. That's like the shittiest part. So I gotta work on this a little more and see if I like it or not. I have nothing to say about this one and these 2 for going first.
All right. Any shoutouts?
Shout out to everyone in Hawaii, and everybody's really chill and we had a great time. Shout out to Toilings for hosting regional and then always willing to host tournament for all of our local people. Shout out to Planet also for hosting local tournament every Tuesday. Come check it out if you guys can, and that's all I got.
All right, that's it, man.